G'day and welcome to Deno MAW. Today we are back in Naval Action, where we are straight into the battles, or action so to speak, in this ship, the Deno MAW, which is a frigate that is very popular in the game for being quite powerful gun-wise. And we are taking on two pirates in a Mercury and Niagara. So we're going to open fire on this Niagara here as soon as I can get my guns aimed right. There we go. See if any of them hit. Oh, I got 19 hits, so I got something. Let's see. Yeah, he's reload shot. Oh, and I just realized I'm really close to the eye of the wind. That's a really bad idea. So let's try and turn this out. This ship is very popular because it has the most firepower. It also has the most guns, and it has the best armor in its size category. However, it does sacrifice a fair bit for that. In particular, it is, well, it's pretty crap to say it bluntly in terms of sail performance. It's relatively decent in a base speed, but only in very specific angles of the wind. Otherwise, it's a really slow ship, especially to turn compared to the previous ones before it. What I was doing just there is rotating my crew between different places or different positions by disabling the work on one side of the gun deck. That way I can have more crew focused on the guns I'm actually using, which is always a good tactic. Do we want to focus on him or on him? Okay. Or her, I don't know. Isabella, that could be a her name, couldn't it? I don't know, let's wait for them to turn, because they're turning for us. Fire a shot. That landed short, so let's elevate the guns a bit and hope some of them hit. 6 hits and 2 leaks. Oh, quite a zoom there. Yeah, you can see some of the hits there below the waterline. So he might be taking on water. It's hard to tell with the Niagara, it sits so low in the water to start with. And it makes it difficult. Let's not depower the sails so we can get moving. I've noticed that this ship heals a lot, so depowering the sails by basically pulling some of them in is a really effective way of dropping the heel, that is the leaning or listing of the ship, so that, you know, the cannons are aimed where we want them. Come on, let's get moving. We're almost to a full stop despite the sail or the wind being in our favour, unlike the Niagara there, who is in irons because he's into the wind, but they're turning away. You can see the name of the ship there. Oh, and he's firing his stern guns, which this one doesn't have, but this does have, you know, look at that, it has like 25 guns per side, which is quite a bit, and it has 4 bow chasers, so it is nice and powerful gunfire wise, and you can see their shots aren't really doing all that much against me. Oh, that heel is nasty. Let it drop down. Open fire. The Niagara is actually a really hard one to hit, or Niagara, I don't know, one or the other. Some of you will correct me probably. But yeah, it's actually a really hard one to hit because you can see how low to the water it is, which makes it really challenging. See if I can get these bow chasers on him. Oop, what have I done with my sails? I completely messed them up actually. I stopped paying attention to what I was doing with my sails, so well, I'll leave them like that. He's going to come into this broadside, so they're loaded so we can still fire them, but they won't reload until I tell them to. So let's wait for him to come into position and fire. That always looks cool, looking at all that smoke. Oh well, we got quite a few decent hits on them. They're in reload shock. Their HP on that side, or their armor, is quite weakened. which is a good thing for us, because it means that we can send them to the bottom sooner, which is the whole point. We're just off the coast of Jamaica, the south coast of Jamaica. Carlisle is over that way, and Savannah Lamar is over that way, to give you some idea of where this battle actually is. And let's swap the crew around, because I forgot to do that. I was wondering why I wasn't reloading. Now I know. It's because the captain is incompetent, but anyone who watches these videos already knows that I'm fairly incompetent in some of these games. Like this game, I've played over 200 hours now by this point, so I should be, you'd think, pretty knowledgeable about it. But you'd be wrong. Oh, you'd definitely be wrong. I'm absolutely hopeless at this game, despite the fact that I really try, because, well, I love Age of Sail stuff. This is just my jam, you know. It's what I really like, it's what I enjoy. I just wish I was better at it. I mean, the trading is not bad. I'd like some more trading tools, but I don't know. We'll have to see. And I've already forgotten if I mentioned at the start of the video, but I'm using medium cannons on this, when the favourite for most people is the carronades, because the carronades are much more powerful on this, to the fact that a fully carronade armed ship will have as much firepower, if not more so, than a third rate in some regards, which is a ship that is far higher in class than this one. But yeah, of course, the other downs, like I said, this ship does have plenty of downsides. Also, what is this figurehead? I don't know if you can see it there. Oh, nope, it doesn't want to really show him because of the water, but there he is. That Indian musketeer? I don't know what to call it. The guy. There we go. Oops. Nope. I accidentally pressed 6 and turned off the sail. I don't want that. I need them. I maneuver a lot. But yeah, the reason why I like using the medium guns is not just because they take less crew to man, or that they reload faster, but also that they give me a bit more range. They're sort of like the perfect middle ground guns. They do not as much damage as, say, the carronades do, but they also have far better accuracy than the carronades do. They don't have the range of the long guns, but they don't have the reload time of the long guns. So, you know, they're kind of in the middle, which is why I like them. And yeah, these battles, there's been a few patches recently that have made battles take a bit longer. They kind of revised how the armor system works so that armor thickness is what matters a lot more now. It's not just, say, X number of hit points and how you hit them, which is interesting. Oh, I aimed too high there. I think, yeah, pretty much all of them just missed and went straight into his sails, which, because they were cannon shot, didn't really do a lot. Which is a shame, but oh, I just realised those guns aren't fully reloaded. Now they are, so now I can turn that off. There we go. I'm so observant. This Niagara looks like he's gonna go down any minute now. I mean, look at that, his ports are pretty much below the waterline at this point. Let's just swing past him. Try and get a nice broadside here. Which way is he turning? I want to try and get the most of my shot. Of course, you turn that way, showing the armoured side, but it doesn't matter. We can shred that armour down. Look at that. 23 hits. His armour's been shredded. 16 leaks, yeah. He's doomed. Look at that. All the shots towards the waterline. Each one of them will be taking water in, because that's how the modelling works on the game, is that leaks that are above the waterline don't do any contribution to damage, rather, until they go below. And there we go, he's down. I'm not surprised. Now, the best way to tackle Isabella. Well, we're going to need to set those to reload. We may as well leave both armed for the time being. And we can stop the depower because we want to keep our speed up as we go into a turn here. Let's see. So they're coming at us pretty much bow on. So what's the best way to take out this guy? Oh, we're gonna cut through the eye of the wind here. You'll notice I've left the auto sail on here because I haven't figured out how to tack through the eye of the wind properly using manual sail. So instead I let the auto carry me through it with sheer speed. I mean, I know how to get out of irons with manual, but not passing through. Maybe I'll figure that out one day. Maybe one of you guys will let me know. I don't know, we'll see. Let's disable that side so we can get all crews to the guns and fire. Okay, we got 19 hits. The Merc is the best sort of brig in the game. It has the best armament. Well, not the best armament, the Snow has the best armament. It has the best armor, I should say, of all the ships. It also has pretty decent, pretty decent sort of like handling. I mean, he's sort of swinging through irons now himself. So this is where I should try and turn about quicker whilst he's, you know, not facing me. So I can be prepared and ready to fire a broadside into his hull. I've got over 200 more crew than him, so this is quite a bit of a bigger ship. Let's see, that's why the mission gave me 2 ships instead of just the 1. Because this isn't actually a mission for this ship's rank, it's the rank below, if I remember right. It'll tell me at the end of the mission. But yeah, so as a result of that, it's a little easier. But I don't mind being a little easier. I mean, it's still entertaining enough. Ooh, are we gonna hit those masts? Or we just phase completely through them because they stop existing now? I know you can actually, you know, do damage with ramming, although I think as a result of the patch they disabled that after bugs. I don't know if I remember reading that right. I don't know, I'll have to look that up again. I notice I say I don't know a lot, but that's just me. But yeah, let's see. We're turning around slowly, let's swap sides, we can do that. See, it's once the sails go into this part here, past the 90-degree mark, that I really don't know how I should be aiming them. So I just sort of switch to auto from this angle on. Let's try and get a shot at him. Guess the elevation, that was too short. I like to have a bit more references to where I'm aiming. Okay, that hit, so let's fire at that elevation. There we go, we got 7 hits in the leak, so that's not bad. That's not too bad at all, really. We're really losing way, so let's turn us into the wind, just so we can get a bit more momentum before we cut across and head back towards him. So I think we have the speed advantage. We'd probably be able to outrun him with ease if we wanted to. Of course I don't want to, but that's another matter. Also, I just realised I forgot to turn off my Steam friend notifications, which is always fun. I'll probably edit them out, I might not. I'm probably too lazy to edit them out, we'll see. Because I know I did that once in one of my Kinetic Void videos, and it was a lot more hassle than I think it was worth. Because, I don't know, does it bother you? Let me know if the Steam thing bothers you, seeing it in the bottom. I normally leave it disabled, but obviously this time I forgot. So, yeah, whoops. I'm just as you can tell, I've not recorded videos for a while now, for all the reasons I've mentioned before, and I'm right in the eye of the wind here. But yeah, I haven't recorded videos for a while, so I'm a little out of habit, hence slip-ups like that are occurring, which is fun. Come on, get me out of this eye of the wind. Yeah, I made it. Just about. I'm barely moving, but I'm moving. So that's something. Ooh, nice bit of sunlight through the sails there. But yeah, so I should remove that. If I don't, well, you know why. Let's fire on him. There we go, 22 hull hits. So, quite a few leaks as well, looking at that. He should be going down soon. He's got reload shock. This battle has been going on not too long. I think it's been going, well, this video has been going so far for about 16 minutes, and the battle was started before then. I'd actually started doing a recording before this one when I noticed another piece of software was showing notifications over the video, which I thought looked nasty, so I restarted the recording. Good that I remembered to turn off those notifications, but I forgot to turn off Steam's. Well done, me. Well done. Let's just get some shots here. They all sort of hit over his top deck. I didn't aim low enough, so I didn't get many damaging hits there. But it doesn't matter, he should be going down. He's sort of stalled in irons there, which is always fun. I mean, you noticed before we had a leak, but that was repaired pretty quickly because it wasn't a major leak. Let's just bring ourselves about. It's a nice sunset now. A bit of smoke lingering over the battle as we position ourselves, ready to send this pirate down to Davy Jones' locker, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, that name works, but could call it something else. I don't know. Let's. Oh, damn! The heel got me again. You can see most of those went high, but some of them hit, so we're not entirely out of luck. I could actually set some of my guys to repair, I may as well. Whoops, I told them to repair the sails, which didn't actually need repairing. I fat-fingered the keyboard. Woo, that's always exhilarating. I don't know how you get your interests in things. But, yeah. I do have to apologise for this video not being anywhere near the quality it should be. This is just, like I said, I haven't recorded something in ages, and I felt like recording something despite being exhausted and lacking in ideas. I thought, you know what, I'm playing this game, let's just record some more gameplay like I did in my, you know, talk video back at the beginning of May. Here we go, a couple of nice hits on him, much better. 24 shots actually hit their mark that time, which is good. We got some damage done. Swing ourselves about again, using the manual sails to steer faster. But yeah, so this video is going to have a few issues with it. I'll probably try and edit out the Steam notifications. If I can't edit them out, I'll just black them out for privacy's sake. I mean, the people I've got friends on Steam, you know who you are. You probably don't watch these videos, but you know who you are. And if any of you ask, I'm probably not going to add you to Steam, because I kind of keep that reserved to people I know in reality or actually game with on a regular basis. It's just, you know, it's what I do. I try to, like, if there was an easier way to do it, then maybe. but I know Steam has limits on the number of friends you can have, so I'd rather reserve those slots. Even though I'm not anyone remotely popular, nor do I really want to be one of those popular people. I quite like being a minor channel. It's enjoyable. I don't feel, obligated, I suppose, to, I have to do a video. I do these videos because I enjoy recording. It gives me something to do. I have to edit, and I say I know a lot, so I should edit some of those out maybe. This is sort of like, how many times can you fail in one video style thing? It's what happens when you don't write a script. You just start talking and see what comes up. Usually gibberish and potentially bullshit, but pardon my language, but you know what I mean there. Ah dear, it's late. I shouldn't be saying some of the things I'm saying, but I'm doing it anyway. Yay, being rebel or whatever. But yeah, again, I'm not saying much right now because there's not a lot to say between cannon reloads. It's getting there. We're whittling him down. It's just a matter of how long it takes before we can actually deal some damage. Enough to send him to the bottom. Actually, was that a good move? I should maybe... Yeah, I'm going to leave them enabled and turn them off, because it looks like we're going to be coming in on him upwind. But we should be able to fire into him as we do so. Hopefully we don't lose all our speed. Whoops, those went completely off. Man, I'm a terrible shot. You did not need to see that. That was just awful to a whole new level. I bring shame to the Royal Navy and the White Ensign flying there by doing that shot. Ah dear. I like that we have all the same guys doing the same cannon reloading animation. I mean, it would be hard to do a proper one, but it would be cool to see a bit more. Sort of like how Master and Commander had all the crew. Also notice that I haven't upgraded that Mastercraft steel toolbox, which is how I was able to repair as much as I have from that one repair kit, which I normally don't bother with, because to me they usually seem pretty pointless. But in this battle I thought I may as well. 7 hull hits, 5 leaks. That should be enough to slow him down, if anything. I think the flooding slows ships down. It certainly seems to, as more of them go from sailing into survival, I guess. But I've not actually ever looked to see, the result of that. Hopefully, this will go okay. We got 4 shots we can use, so I'll use them as soon as they're reloaded. Come on. I kind of want to fire a full broadside, because that's the best way to do it. But at the same time I need to wait. There we go. For first them to actually be in position, and then the ship to be healing the right way. This is really frustrating. I wish it would just not heal so much, but I can't do really much about that. Unfortunately, that's just how this ship is. Let's just fire the broadside there. A few more hits. Turn back around. Try and get out. I need to reset that aim, just so it's not and completely the wrong way by the time I'm spun about. No stern chasers on this one, which is a shame. They would be useful. but it doesn't have them, so what can you do? Come on. Turn around. I think I prefer the smaller ships a lot better than the bigger ones, mostly because, well, the smaller ones are a lot more agile. Big ships are cool, like the first rate with their 100 cannons would be pretty damn awesome. But at the same time, I feel like they'd be so cumbersome that I rarely want to actually use them. With all those cannonballs flying there. 18 hull hits, 1 cannon, 4 crew. He should be going down before long now that that armor's entirely stripped away almost everywhere. We'll see. See how long it takes him to go down. Let's put battle sail. I should have done that a bit earlier, even though I wanted the speed. We're showing a fair few cannon holes in the side of our ship, the penetrations, but they're not too bad. That can be repaired. If you're on the stern galley there. But yeah, the damage we've taken can be repaired pretty easily. Outside of battle, of course, I already used my repair. Yes, my bow chasers, you can see them there. There's 4 of them. There's 2 of them on the weather deck, and then there's 2 on the gun deck there. You can just see them, and there's a better angle of the figurehead. The weird thing it is. Come on, can we outturn this guy? I don't think so. Yeah, he's gonna outturn us, so let's turn the other way. And just fire a broadside into him as he moves past. There we go. 14 hits, 3 cannons and 2 crew. That was effective. Swap the crew around. I don't need to be swapping the crew around so much. I just like doing it because it makes things a little more effective, which is useful. I should maybe just, I just noticed another Steam notification. I should maybe just leave a black bar in the bottom of the screen there for the entire battle. I mean, the only thing it's going to be covering up otherwise is the, what's it called, the minimap, which isn't all particularly too useful in my experience. I don't look at the minimap, to be brutally honest. I just look at what the ship itself is doing. And there we go, we sunk them, so let's just try and get some shots in the rigging just whilst we can. All that smoke. But yeah, so that was the battle. 254 hull hits, 31 sail, 7 shock, 2 kills, 42 leaks, 6 cannon, and 42 crew. So the meaning of life for this crew is death. That's kind of morbid. But yeah, that was Naval Action, a bit of a longer video. I apologise for all the awkwardness in it. I should hopefully get back into doing more regular videos at better quality in the future. But yes, until then, I'm Denodon. This is Naval Action. Safe sailing.